And for your additional halftime enjoyment, we proudly present the Peabody High School Band of Gold. The band is under the direction of Stephen Westbrook. The Band of Gold is under the field direction of Kaylee Tyner. Captains are Justin McClinton and Drew Butler. Lieutenants for the Band of Gold are Tristan Bachel and Alex Hurst. Drum captain is Dylan Corrento. Guard captains are Kayreen Boxley and Kendall Dixon. Their performance tonight will include Rock and Roll Part 2 from Gary Glittner and Word Up by Cameo. the finest tune that the Band of Gold will ever play. It's their fight song. right, folks. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Got Coach Joe Gaddis here at halftime. Coach down 13-0 early in the first half. They fight back. Pretty impressive.
Well, we got a lot of fight in us. We wish we were ahead right now. We should be. We're not satisfied with any kind of moral victory by playing Milan close. We want to beat them, except for that, busted coverage right there. We're ahead 14-13 for half where it should have been, but now we've got to go out and win this third quarter and hopefully outplay it for the next 24 minutes like we did the last 12.
Absolutely. What's the key for the second half?
I think the first several minutes in a game like this, a real closely contested game, the first few minutes of the third quarter is huge. Whoever comes out and takes charge of that first 5 or 6 minutes usually has a certain leg up on winning this thing.
Okay, thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
You might be interested in, folks.
If you subscribe to the crazy notion that the financial goals of a lifetime deserve more than a 10-minute chat,
if you believe your financial advisor should listen as much as he speaks,
join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference. Join us. At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Dale's Recycling has 3 locations, Milan, McKenzie, and Jackson, and is one of the largest recycling centers in West Tennessee. Their recycling is environmentally friendly, and they recycle most metals, radiators, batteries, and much more. Besides recycling, Dale's also buys and sells used farm equipment, industrial equipment, and military surplus. For more information about what they recycle or their inventory, go to dales-recycling.com or call their Milan number at 731-686-2500.
Well, we're back to action here for the second half as we get ready for the Edward Jones third quarter with financial advisor Eric Allen. It's located at 107 North Court Square here in Trenton. Call Eric and his staff, Barbara McEwen, 731-855-9173 with all your financial planning questions, 401ks, 403bs, and trust, whatever you want to do. Set up checking accounts. They can help you with anything you've got going on. But we appreciate their support as they're our supporter here for this third quarter sponsor. The Edward Jones, Eric Allen, third quarter here at Peabody High School. Peabody's down 20-14 after getting down to this Milan team 13-0 in the first quarter. Peabody responded well in the second quarter, took the lead 14-13 with about 3-4 minutes to go in the game, and then Milan drove the length of the field and scored with 32 seconds to go in the second period. Drew Sanders is set to kick off for the Peabody Golden Tide. There's the kickoff. And it's going to be taken by Wharton, and Wharton spins around, and he's going to be tackled after he gets the ball out to around the 35-yard line.
It was a short kick, but angled so that press that guy on the sideline. Pretty good coverage, but really gives Milan some good field position.
So 1st and 10 Milan from the 37-yard line. Coach Gaddis told us coming out from halftime that the first 4 or 5 minutes here, the second half, is key to Peabody setting the tone for this second half. So let's see what they're able to do. Pitch goes back to Bryson, and somebody's got to come up and hit him. And that looked like J.T. Haynes coming up and setting the corner, stopping him after a gain of about 5 or 6 on the play.
Milan coming out doing something a little different with that pitch sweep. I don't think we saw that in the first half very much. Linebackers coming up, making a play.
Toss sweep, and it looks like Peabody got on that fumble. Did they come out with it? Let's see the official call it. There's the ball. Turnover! 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 Peabody! And that's exactly what we need to get in this football game here.
Milan has done everything they can to open the door wide for Peabody to march right through. So let's see what Peabody can do with this excellent opportunity.
Peabody has the ball, 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line of Milan. And we need to come out here and put it in the end zone and get the lead back here for this second half. Gold formation, right half. And there's the running ball, and oh, he threw it on the ground. And it looks like Peabody came up with it right there at the very end. It looked like number 54, Peyton Nee, was able to get on the football, and so Peabody got lucky as Ty Fields was popped right as he's coming through the line of the scrimmage, running the ball kind of high, and that ball squirted out like a watermelon seed.
Well, the runner didn't have any help from his offensive line, but as soon as so, they just let the D-line run right through, and you're right, Paul, he ran straight up, and that ball popped out.
2nd down and 5 for Peabody. There's Fields running the ball. He squirts through. He's still on his feet. He's not down yet. He's still running the football. He's going to be up close to a 1st down. Let's see where they mark his forward progress.
You just have to love that effort by Ty Fields. There's no give up in that young man.
25 made.
Somebody's down for
There's a
Milan.
Milan player hurt on the field. That's number 7, kneeling down to kind of see about him, Trevor Milan. But what number is it, Joey? Are you able to pick it up?
Can't see what number yet. You hate anytime.
Taylor seems to think it may be number 32, Clay Elliott, but I don't believe that's right. Let's. You can't tell? Okay.
His knee's in the way.
Well, let's hope that young man is able to respond. It looked like he took a helmet right to the gut, and I hope it just knocked his breath out, as we don't want to see anybody hurt.
But you see again, ever since they have substituted and put Ty Fields in the backfield, he's made all the difference, in my opinion, in this offense for Peabody. He's running hard, like on that play, missing tackles, runs a little bit straight up, makes himself vulnerable, but he gives you everything he's got.
That's Arkell Coleman, number 29, who took a helmet right to the midsection. And you'd have to think that Arkell will be back in that game as he walks off unassisted. So I believe he just probably had air knocked out of him. But it would be all right if he sat out for a quarter.
Well, we certainly don't want him to be hurt, but when he's on the field, offensively or defensively, he's a threat to Peabody.
So 3rd and short, very short for Milan, or excuse me, for Peabody. And again, we're in the end of the field territory where you would think we ought to be able to make this 1st down, but if we don't, we know we've got another play to do it. And that play right there is not going to work, as that's big Marche Nunn coming through uncontested. And Joey, that looked like a lookout block. Did you hear anybody say, look out?
Well, they just loaded the box that time. They knew where they were coming, or had a pretty good idea.
For the Tide.
Marche looked like he was untouched on the play right there, coming right over maybe the left guard or center left guard gap. And so game film will correct that. They'll figure out who missed an assignment right there as he came through untouched.
In no man's land here, Coach Gaddis doesn't really have a choice. Has to go for it here.
4th down and 3. And there he goes for a 1st down. As Najuan Miller kind of ad-libs on the play, but long and lanky. He was able to stretch it forward for a 1st down. Kind of, again, what looked like a busted play. But just being a good athlete made something out of nothing.
We may look back on this play right there, that conversion, and realize how important that was here early in the 3rd quarter.
So another food right 1st down for Peabody. Be sure and visit Food Right for all the grocery needs, and tell the staff you heard their name mentioned on TV 22, Trenton's local cable channel. Ty Fields runs the ball around the light end, and several players were grabbing onto him the entire time, and another Milan player is down hurt.
Way too much penetration by that Milan defensive line.
But you've got to love the heart and fight of these runners, Ty Fields and Najwan Miller. They're not going to give up one guy. They're just going to drag players and scratch and fight for yards.
Well,
gain of about 3 on the play.
We got really good speed for Peabody. The backs are just really good. All of them are good athletes, really good speed, and it's a good thing. We're struggling right now inside.
Something tells me we're about ready to throw the football. And that's Tyler Gadlin coming wide. He turns it up, and he's going to have a gain of about 2 on the play as we try that little stretch sweep play as Gadlin comes in motion across the formation and just basically takes a handoff on a stretch play.
Taking some time off the clock. Something tells me this may come down to late in the fourth quarter, and eating some of this and ball possession is a good thing for Peabody.
So 3rd down and long 5 for Peabody. You would think maybe this is a throwing possession unless we think we can make it in 2 plays running the football, or a while ago we threw a pass in a similar area of the field, and so Peabody's going to call timeout and talk about it. Hate to see us burn those timeouts this time of the game, but nonetheless we do. But Peabody takes timeout. We'll come back with 7:08 to go here in the Edward Jones, Eric Allen 3rd quarter at Peabody High School. You're watching the Ball Game Blitz high school football television show on E+6, Channel 6 out of Jackson, and TV 22, Trenton's local cable channel.
Need a shirt or sign and don't know what to do? Call 855-1812. Need shirts for your next family reunion?
No problem.
Need plaques or trophies for your next big event?
No problem.
Need your logo embroidered on a dry fit polo or jacket?
No problem.
Need a banner, yard signs, magnetic signs, or even custom full color vehicle wrap? Then Bell Shirt and Sign is a place for you. They also do custom screen printing, embroidery, signs, and engraving. Need a shirt or sign and don't know what to do? Call 855-1812. Rocky Top Barbecue, located at 414 East Eaton Street, allows you to eat in, carry out, or call in. Crowd favorites include loaded baked potato or tater, hamburgers and hamburger steaks, barbecue nachos, and of course, pulled pork barbecue. For your next party, get the shoulder pack, 17 to 20 pounds of shoulder, a gallon of baked beans, a quart of slaw, a quart of barbecue sauce, and 2 packs of buns for only $89.99. So come visit or call Rocky Top Barbecue at 855-0122.
Wide. All right, we're back to action here. 7:08 to play. We're in motion from the backfield. Najwan Miller rolls out to the right. He throws the ball out there, and it was caught, but we've got backfield in motion on the plays. We weren't set.
It's going to bring back a really
backfield in motion. As we were moving, we never were set, and so that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10.
A really important play there, really important conversion called back because of penalty.
We were kind of rocking in our stance, leaning forward, and the officials saw it. Pretty easy call there by the head referee, Mr. Carpenter.
Penalty of 5 yards brings it back to the 25.
So 3rd down and a long 10, a little over 10 to go. And let's see what we call here. Peabody needs some points out of this possession after that turnover from Milan to start this 3rd quarter. Miller's in at quarterback. He's back to pass. There's a pass deep to the corner of the end zone, and it's going to be a touchdown! Peabody Golden Tide!
And that's exactly what Malik Dokes can give you. Incredible athletic ability. Concentrating, focusing on that ball as he's falling out of the corner.
Was that Dokes or Gadlin? It was Dokes?
It was Dokes.
Okay. I got kind of blindsided, looked over, and I couldn't tell if it was Gadlin or Dokes over there in the corner, but nonetheless, it was a touchdown for Peabody, and so we come back to the lead as we've got another State Farm touchdown here for Peabody, and Peabody goes back to the front, 21-20, as we're going to take time out as Peabody comes out punching here in this third quarter at 6:38 to play. They're up 21-20 here on the Ball Game Blitz high school television football show on TV6 in Jackson and TV 22, Trenton's local cable channel.
The wheels of progress haven't been very active lately. But because of business people like you, things are beginning to get rolling. And Regions is here to help, making it easier with the expertise and service to keep those wheels turning. From business loans to cash management, we want to be your partner moving forward. So switch to Regions, and let's get going together.
Okay, I want to invite you to come join us here at Food Right, where we specialize in our meat department, our produce department, our bakery deli department, offer Western Union to send or receive your money. Our butchers in our meat department have over 75 to 80 years experience by cutting beef. We have freshness everywhere we go in our produce department. We just stock that produce every day with fresh vegetables and fruits. Come join us at Food Right. Thank you.
So we're back for the kickoff after we have another State Farm touchdown sponsored by Amy Greer and her staff down on South College Street in Trenton. Be sure and call them for all your insurance needs. That's Amy Greer and State Farm. We sure appreciate them for being our sponsor this year for our touchdowns. Peabody's back ahead 21-20, and there's a kickoff. And he's going to be tackled at about the 30.
Another good job by the Peabody kickoff coverage team to hold Milan, not letting them get outside. Decent field position for Milan, but on their side of the field.
At the 31, it's first down for Milan.
First and 10 for Milan at the 31. Bryson's back in at tailback. And that was Ty Fields jumping over the line there. And that would have been a spectacular play if he'd been able to make the tackle there.
Yeah, that's a good leg over the pile. You just leg over the wrong gap.
Kind of looked like a goal line linebacker coming over the top there. Just missed.
Peabody's still getting a good push out of the offensive lineman there. And there's several of them meeting him in the backfield. And bam, they knock him to the turf.
I think Milan was trying to rush their play a little bit, trying to catch Peabody off guard. Didn't work on that play.
So we had several defenders for Peabody back there in the backfield that play. That was Hayden Whitby, big number 67, back there on the play. And we had a couple other defenders back there with him. And so we've come out here early in this third quarter and set the tone.
Just like Coach Joe said, these first few minutes in this second half is going to set that tone. And if Peabody can stop them here, it's going to be huge for this game.
Powell back to throw. And an outstanding throw and catch. And the official said he did not catch it. And so Octavius Cook evidently juggled the ball as he was coming down with it, but it looked like a clean throw and catch from here, but we're going to take the official's word for it.
Hey, we'll look at that replay, but we're in Trenton, you know, and that was close.
Hey, I think the referees owe us one for that touch by the punt down there in the first half. I think we're even now with the blown call.
Well, I believe after that call, the score is even, but the officials. I'll be very surprised that the film doesn't show that that's a good catch. But nonetheless, it's in Peabody's advantage, and so we'll take it. Milan back to punt. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way, boys, get out of the way. And so Peabody is going to have the ball at the 30-yard line, 29.5-yard line as they take over on offense.
Well, you want the breaks to go your way. First half, we had several breaks go Milan's way, and now maybe the momentum is on our side. Confidence is being built up. Important drive for Peabody here in the third quarter.
Gold formation for Peabody as they're still in the spread formation as we're over halfway through the Edward Jones third quarter. Be sure and call Eric Allen, Barbara McEwen, all the folks down at the Edward Jones office for all of your financial needs. That's number 27, Ray Buchanan, carrying the ball, and Ray's going to give you all he's got. And Bogus, you got to know when to stop playing now, and that's going to be a penalty on one or both of these players. Bogus was out here along with number 3 for Milan, kind of duking it out, Xavier Lee. So let's see what the call is. Maybe it'll be both ways.
You know, it's the same official that just made the call on that sideline catch, no catch. You would hope that it's not a makeup.
Personal foul against both teams. Offsetting penalty.
So an offsetting penalty against both teams.
I guess that means we'll replay the down.
But you know, Paul, earlier in the scrimmages in the preseason, you saw Ray Buchanan running the ball, and he looked really impressive.
Well, Ray's another one of those kids that plays with a lot of heart, and he's going to give you all he's got, whether he's playing basketball or whether he's playing linebacker, middle linebacker, or he's covering kickoffs, or he's playing tailback. He plays with heart, and the coaches love him, and he's going to be a lot of fun to watch the entire year. So second down and 4 for Peabody. Miller back to pass, throwing the ball out here to Bogus. Bogus has got it. He breaks loose, and he's going to have the ball down to about the 13-yard line of Milan. Here is Peabody has come out this second half hot, throwing the football.
I don't know what else we're going to do this year, but that's a highlight right there. Beautiful pass and a fantastic catch by Bogus.
And Peabody said in the message right now to these Milan players, they're telling them we're going to lay down. We know you're Milan. We're going to play. We're going to fight you to the bitter end.
Yeah, we're not content with just being close. We're going to win this thing right here if we can. So good throw and catch from Najuan Miller over to Braxton Bogus. Braxton also plays quarterback quite a bit, and but Miller's gone all the way for the Golden Tide tonight. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. And that is Ray Buchanan on the carry.
Ray
Going to be a
Buchanan.
gain of about 1.5, maybe close to 2 yards.
Ray Buchanan, the junior, 5'11", 190, got all of it there. Milan player down.
On the play.
It looks like a Milan player has the cramps. That's number 90, Marche Nunn. And the Peabody fans are telling these kids, hey, we're behind you. We want you to go ahead and win this thing as we start the Joe Gaddis era of football here at Peabody High School. We're going to take time out as we get this player looked after. We'll be back with more from the Ball Game Blitz High School Football TV show here in Trenton, Tennessee.